Hey everyone, it's Michael and
Ruben
from Little Coin Shop, littlecoinshop.com.au, bringing you something that's semi-exciting and really keen to see. So this is the time of the year when the World Money Fair is on in Berlin.
Yeah, you're actually over there at the moment. This is getting released, most likely.
So this is a sneak peek for us into the release that Perth Mint is doing in celebration of the World Money Fair. And I believe it's a play from last year.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit of the opposite, almost.
Yeah.
It's the follow-up, and I quite like it.
So the Ample Man, but this one's him. What was last year's? Was he stopped last year? And
He was green last year. He's red this year. The Ample Man, for those that don't know, is kind of the crossing guard in Berlin. He's dressed very smartly and has kind of become a character of his own.
He's a worldwide icon. He's got his own web page, but certainly Facebook page.
Lots of merch. Yeah. Very, very iconic to Berlin. The other thing, though, that we probably need to go back and explain is the World Money Fair itself, whilst you're getting into that.
Yeah, so the World Money Fair is a gathering that happens once a year. It's probably the largest coin fair in the world. And not only is it good for the retail people to get along there, but a lot of the manufacturers and wholesalers from around the world, whether they're involved in the actual production of coins or the manufacturing of the manufacturers of the coins, so the stamps, the dies, the presses, all those types of things, they all gather together in Berlin. And we all swap ideas and conversations and eat terrible pizza and drink lots of other interesting mixes. So if you're in the neighbourhood or you get a chance to get over there for it one year, I highly recommend it. It is like the scale of it you can't comprehend until you actually go. It's just massive. All
right, moving on to the actual coin we've got here itself, though. Perth Mint take their yearly Kookaburra design, and we get to see it in this beautiful coloured rendition with, of course, the added Ample Man there on the coin as well. So let's take a closer look.
So you've almost got two mint marks on this.
Yeah.
So you've got a very shrunk down image of the first Kookaburra that they produced back in 1990. I'd like to see it bigger, but it's a good rendition. I quite like it. And then it's the corner of it, if you can get a corner on a circle, the corner of it is almost overlaid with the Ample Man in that do not cross pose. So I think this is a huge hit. The colouring that they've drawn out of this design.
Such a lovely blue.
Yeah, and it's as realistic as these. Well, that sounds a bit rude, and I didn't mean it that way, but it's as realistic as you can get in a coin. It's got particularly having the colour, it's given it that three-dimensional depth to it. So it's a beautiful coin. These are very, very, very limited in number though. Perth Mint, I'm just looking on the back here, maximum mintage of 2,500.
And they take a bunch of those over for themselves to sell at the show. Like that's the reason for this one. So there's really not that many that get left for other retailers to sell to the wider market. Even then, at the show they sell out very quickly.
To give you an idea, they open the doors at, I'm trying to remember now, so they open the doors at 9. I think they open the doors at 8. But none of the stands kind of kick off until 9. And the queue for these goes for
long.
Miles. And they actually limit it these days to they'll only sell X amount per day. Otherwise, they're all sold out in the first day and they've got nothing left for day 2 or day 3. So these are a red hot ticket item to grab hold of. So grab them. I say this semi-frequently, but this is another one where you've got to grab them while you can because they will not last long.
It's one of the reasons we're filming this as early as we are, because it means that we can get this up on release day and actually make sure we've got something to put out before they all sell.
Yeah. So in summary, a very limited edition but an incredibly beautiful coin from Perth Mint, as per usual. They've taken the colouring to a whole new level these last few years. When you compare them back to the coloured coins back in the 80s and 90s, these things are just amazing now. It's incredibly lifelike and it really has given it that three-dimensional depth. So big tick from us, Perth Mint. You've done a great job with this one and available for a short time. Grab them while you can.